Yo, what's up, guys? Eric here.
Don't
What's up, everybody? It's fighting social anxiety here.
don't include me in this.
And today, having a grand time. I'm actually taking on my channel name and putting it into action. And I just went up to a stranger. And before
didn't
I
speak at all, he
and
just
before I
walked
even
away.
got a chance to talk to her, she said, "I don't want to do with you." So,
Cool beans.
and then after that, I went up to another person and had half of a conversation. Fuck. Good evening, everybody.
It's Eric in the house with me.
Yeah, today we are putting it in. We're taking my channel name and we're putting it into effect in the world. We're actually fighting social
Short layout.
anxiety.
Look at that. It's like a
And,
solid difference right there.
We're currently at the biggest mall that we have here, and this guy over here went and talked to some people and made the whole group flee. And I didn't even get to have a conversation because when I tried to introduce myself, she said, "No, I'm okay."
And he ran away the second
And
time.
then the second time I talked to somebody, I just kind of bitched out because it was so awkward. So, you know, it's really going great over here. Anyways, we'll let you know how things go. Howdy, fellas. It's your boy here again. And I'd like to talk about the state of affairs that happened in the clip that you saw before. And that clip was probably taken around 2 weeks ago. Around the same time that I had uploaded my last video on YouTube, which, I don't know, I felt that day was hard for me. So, as you can tell, my physical appearance looked pretty shit that day. My hair was all over the place. I got a haircut now. Tell me, what do you guys think about it? It's kind of like a bowl cut kind of thing going on. But, definitely looking a lot better in the physical realm currently. But, at the time, I was looking like hot trash. And I went up and tried to talk to this one girl who happened to be on her phone, and so my friend, that's who's in the video, he went and talked to a group of people, whilst I went and talked to this one girl, and I sat down next to her, like right next to her. There's obviously more room to her right, but I purposely, because I thought it would be funny, I sat right next to her, like squished in the corner, to her left, and this is one of the like sofas at a shopping mall, and it was actually pretty funny because I just sat down, and then the first thing she did was she like looked at me with like this look of disgust, like, ugh, and then she moved over into the chair. To the right where there's lots of room, and I was really nervous because, you know, fighting social anxiety here, and I kind of like I was like, "Nice to meet you," in like this weird nervous way, and obviously that's not the way to do it. I should have at least tried to feel comfortable, but I really wasn't, and that was just exuding off, and she was not having any of it. And she's like, "Nah, I'm good, thanks." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And then I just watched my friend, and then something similar happened with him. He had a little bit of dialect um, with the group that he pulled up on, but eventually they all just kind of scrambled. So we both took really fat L's that day. And then this was like probably 15 minutes later. We just kept on walking around in the mall looking for potential people we could just pull up on and talk to them, just for experience. Um, Definitely, I had worse social anxiety compared to my friend because I was really struggling to even walk up to the people, let alone actually say something. I just made people feel uncomfortable instead. But so there's this other girl, and um she was talking speaking Japanese to her friend, and so I picked up on that, and so of course I freaking say, "Are you Japanese?" in Japanese to her, and then she's like, she just kind of looks at me because I'm fucking exuding this disgusting awkward aura towards her, like the other person, and then she looks at me just all puzzled, and then she's like, "Yeah," with this dead fish face, and I'm like, okay. And then I asked her another question. I was like, "Are you studying here, to learn English?" And she's like, "Yeah." Well, obviously. And I'm doing this in Japanese, and I just wanted to be out of that scenario so badly because the awkward energy that I was creating between the two of us was just it was bad. Okay. Um, I really can't converse with people for if my life depended on it. And my friend could tell, and so he wanted to help me out. So he came running over to me, and he kind of like he just kind of joined into the conversation. He asked the girl, "Are you guys friends or whatever?" And then she just looks at him, and she doesn't even answer. And then I'm just like, mm. And I kind of I really pussied out. I I went into flight or fight response in that scenario, which is weird, but I mean, I guess it's true, and they say that when you have such like social anxiety, it's really a phobia, and it kind of triggers your internal instincts. And my internal instinct there was to get the fuck out, and that's exactly what I did. I'm not proud of it, but that's what I did. And I got up off the chair and exited that fucking disgusting uh scenario which I created. So anyways, the reason why it took me so long to make this video is because I don't know, I just kind of had to avoid for for the time being. So I kind of just okay. So that day when I did all the confrontations with the people, which was only two because I felt depressed, like legitimately, like I just felt rejected. I mean that's what happened. So, but I felt really bad. Definitely feeling a lot better now. But I wanted to cry. I wanted to go home, put my head in a pillow, my face in a pillow. I just wanted to cry, and just sleep and just watch dramas and watch anime and shit just to avoid reality, because it was that bad. And so that's why it's been a little while since I've uploaded a video. I just had to think. I'd had to think things over, but yeah.